Hello, and my name's Jason. I'm going to show you how to use the mega.nz platform where you can store data. This is easier, makes things easier for us to transfer image files, video, documents stored on external servers. Okay, so what we can do up here in the address bar, we can just type in mega.nz and enter. mega.nz, press enter. Mega will start to load. Okay, if we don't have an account, we can create an account. We'll quickly go through the create an account process. So in here, it's basically the same as any other account that you create. Fill out your details and then click next. I'll just quickly fill out my details and click on create account. So once you've entered all your details in, click on agree to terms and create account. Next page will pop up depending whether you're using Google Chrome or Firefox. Usually one will come up here saying, would you like to save your password? I usually do not like to do this, because if you ever have a browser hijack and the browser hijackers can find out what your passwords, all your stored passwords. So I usually like to click on here, never save. And it's going to say, please check your email for a confirmation. Okay, now you will go check your email and you'll click on the link and it will open up the NZ. So I'm just going to quickly check my email. Okay, so I'm going to check my email here now. I'm just using a web browser for this demonstration. Okay. Scroll down to the button where it says verify my email. Another tab will open. Now it's going to ask us to input our password that we created the account with. Confirm. Okay, once we've confirmed the account, we can scroll down. We can see here we're on the free up to 50 gigabytes worth of space. Okay, I'm not going to go through the differences in these pricing plans here, but just for beginners, the free plan is absolutely perfect. Once we get into here, up the top right hand corner, the menu, we click on that, and we can go through here, check out all the other little bits of the sub-menus. Check out my account, for example. Now when it gets to here, it's going to tell you about a recovery key. This is just in case you've misplaced, you can't remember your email and your password. You can go straight into mega.nz and put in here. So just for now, mine is blocked out because nobody needs to know that. You can either download it or copy and paste it into a Word document somewhere. Okay. So if we scroll down a little bit, I've got this screen zoomed in decent enough so everybody can see what's going on. You can click on here, no thanks, I can remember my password, if you want to keep it in a safe place. And click that, you already remember. Once you've done that, it's going to take you for a short walkthrough. I've been playing with computers since 2003 and you learn over time. Don't ignore things. These pop-ups that do come up here, for example, this is going to be the walkthroughs. Okay, you can either disable the future hints, but I've learned from history, go through the hints, learn all about it. This way, then it will stop a lot of confusion. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's no other videos on how to show me how to do this. When in the very first instance, there was always pop-ups and tutorials to show us how done. So for now, I'm just going to disable this because I've already been through all this. So for now, if you want, pause your video and go learn how this all works. Click on buttons, find out what this does, find out what that does. So from now on, just now, I'm going to assume that you've already gone ahead and done this. And I'm going to now move forward. So here, it was already taken us straight into this section here, where you will scroll down further and you will start to fill out details just for a bit of extra security for your account. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and fill out my details here. I'm going to put in my date of birth, my country, and also with your phone, if you've got the QR code reader installed on your phones, you can scan this for extra security for logging in. Enable, disable, automatic accept, okay, all your preferences. So I'm just going to quickly fill out my details and go next. Now I've just filled out my date of birth. I'll put on pause while I did that. Nobody needs to see my date of birth there. Okay, so next things. Over on the left hand side we've got plan, we get the account type, balance, purchase history and transaction history. As we can see here, if we quickly click on this, we can see that I've got the free plan up to 50 gigabytes. Okay, no billing cycle, totally free, just as perfect what we need for now. Come to notifications, and this will usually happen around the bell area up here. As you can see, there's plenty of features here. Go through, check them out, uncheck the ones that you want, the ones that you don't want. Okay, I find it great to leave them all as it is. Email notifications, contact, chat, bonus, awesome stuff here. Security, pretty self-explanatory here. File management, with file management and file versioning here. If you have, for example, a picture called number 1, for example, and you've got a number 1 file stored in your system here, and then you go take another photo, but you want to call it number 1 because it's an updated photo, what happens is, because it's still the same number, file versioning, once you upload it, it will delete the old and replace it with the new. How cool is that? The old will be called 1.2, and so on as the files go down. You can always keep the backups of the originals that you've overwritten, or you can have them deleted. Scroll down a little bit further, we've got the rubbish bin scheduler, so these are the things that you put in the trash. You can set the number of days here to be 60, 30 days, 60 days, 180 days, 365 days, whatever you want. As we scroll down a little bit further, I just usually leave everything as default. It's pretty plain and simple, but it's all up to you how you change and do what you want. The rubbish bin, the interface, and the dialog options. Next we go to transfers. Scroll down a bit here, you can use that, or the buttons up and down. Transfers. Now just here, I'm just a free user, I don't need to be into the pro version, so if you wanted to mess around here and upgrade your account, go ahead and do so. Number of parallel upload connections, this just means, you know, how many items can be uploaded at the exact same time. So this is just set for 4, you know, I'm going to take it to 6. Number of parallel download connections, I'm just going to take that to 6. So I'm guessing the pro version, it might have 12, it might have 30. I don't know, never been there, I don't need to go there. Scroll down a bit further, we've got an upload speed limit here. So if I hover over this, it says the measures your available outbound bandwidth during the initial 10 seconds of an upload, and then keeps it at least 10% of it. I just usually leave it at none. Transfer tools. Now this is for the app. You can download and install this, similar to Dropbox. Dropbox has the same sort of thing. I find Dropbox to be a little bit, you know, it's a lot of a learning curve with Dropbox. Anyway, I seem to find that mega.nz just seems to be a little bit more simpler. So back in the transfers, we've got the mega drop folders. We haven't created any folders yet. We'll get to that shortly. Now into chats, chat settings. Depends on if you've got buddies happening, like on Facebook. I just usually keep myself, you know, either online, away, busy, whatever. So I'm just away for now. You set these settings to however you want. This is your own personal preferences here. And just leave it at default. And back up here at this main menu again. If you need extra help, other than what I haven't shown you, which is going to be a lot, I'm only going through a lot of basics here, there's the help center button here, which will take you through a lot more than what I'm actually showing you. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the main dashboard. Click on the M from area at the top left hand corner. Okay, as you can see here, it's showing email, your account, upgrade, all the basic stuff here. If I scroll down a bit, we can see here 6 megabytes with the transfers. Scroll down a bit further, tells you how much data you have stored already. Now over here on the left hand side, this will take us to our files, our drive, where all the information is stored. This next one here is all recent activity. This one here is shared with me, so this would be all documents that are shared. Now this will be in the contacts, all your contacts that you've added into here. This will be all your conversations, all the chit chat that you have. This will obviously be the trash can, and we have the settings button here. So quickly go back to the settings button here. Now this is just taking us back to the very beginning. We quickly browse this button here, the drive, where all our files will be stored. So all I have in here so far is the welcome PDF. Now, pretty good to go through this, learn a lot of information through from here. Now this can be viewed via tiles, or we can come into the list view, okay, via these two buttons here. Okay, let's come over to the most recents, which there won't be anything here because I haven't done anything except join with this account. Shared with me so far, we've got nothing incoming, nothing outgoing, no public links. Now be careful when we go talk about creating links, because when they're public, anybody can have access to them. So it depends on whether you want to make them public or private. That will all depend on you for security reasons. Back into, we go to contacts now. I have no contacts, I'll add one shortly. And conversations, well obviously I've got no conversations because I don't have any friends. Oh, I do, but they're everywhere else but here. Anyway, so now I'm going to add my first lot of files, and I'm going to make my first lot of files become shareable with an acquaintance that I only want to be able to share my files with. Okay, so how I'll do this, for example, I've got a folder and I've got some files in here of 7 pictures of an Australian Holden VK Brock Commodore SS Brock Special from 1985. I think it is about 85. Yeah, 85. Probably one of the best cars that was made back in 85. So what I'm just going to quickly do here is back over to files. I'm going to come back up to my dashboard. Sorry, into the drive. Let's go into the drive. Now I want to add my pictures. Now I want to make a folder first. This is the folder I'm going to give access to, so everything within that folder can be accessed by my friend or my acquaintance. If I just add every item in here singularly, like this PDF for example, now if I do a right click on this PDF welcome file, we can see down here, we can give it some colours, a label, we can download it directly, we can send it to a contact, we can get a link. This link will give several options with a security key and without a security key. We can rename the file and we can shift it to, once we create another folder, we can shift it into another folder or send it to the bin, make a duplicate copy or absolutely remove it. So just for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call this, click up here on new folder, and I'm going to call it folder for friends. Click create. Now if we come over to the folder, we can double click on it, and obviously it's empty. we can go back to, if we had several folders, we could either go back to any of the folders down in the list, but I'm going to go back to the cloud drive, and here is the folder for friends. So if I come back over here, and if I do a left click or a right click, it's going to still bring these labels up. So with this folder here, I haven't added a friend yet, but I will in a minute. We're going to come down to sharing. Now here it says enter one or more email addresses of the person we'd like to be able to have access to this folder and the contents that's within it. Only this folder they'll have access to. Now we have down here the read only. I can't put anything in there. I'll just quickly type in a bogus email. Okay, so I've clicked on a bogus email. You can see it's just bogus. Here we can put in hello, welcome to my folder. Anything you want. So, and to this folder here, I can allow it to be read only. They can download from within it. They can look at it. So if we quickly look at this, I have to scroll up a little bit because I've got full mega screen happening here. Read and write, which means they can do anything with it. And this one, read it and change names to it. Full access means basically what it means. It's full access. They can add, delete, change names, change settings, privacy on it, etc. So just for this example, we're just going to go for the read only. So what I'm really going to actually do here is I'm going to enter in a Fair Income real email address, just one of my dummy ones. Okay, so I'm going to enter that, and then I'm going to hit done. Okay, so I'm not going to let you see what this email address is. Okay, I hit done, and as you can see here, the next pop-up coming here says this user xxxx.com, this person that you've added here, has been invited and will appear in your contact list once accepted. So I've just blurred out my email address, as you can see. Okay, click on OK. So what I'm going to do here is now the cars that I have, I can click on one and drag it into the browser and drop. Okay, so I'll click into here. So it's going to ask me where do I want this picture, zip file, music file, video, it doesn't matter what it is, it's just a file. So I'm going to choose this. So I just have to tap it once and click upload. As you can see here, I'll just enlarge the screen a little more. Image is uploading. Okay, done. Completed. Get rid of that. If we go into the folder, double click on there, change the view, there's our folder, file. Excellent. Now that we've done that, I'm going to actually sign out of this and sign in from the invitation email that I received. I'll quickly show you that. So this is the invitation email. I've blurred out all my email addresses here. If we scroll down a bit, there will be the button that says accept. Okay, I've just had to blur out my email there too also. So take me to Mega, but first I have to sign out. So I'm going to sign out as the account that I created. Log out. Before you do, because this is a brand new account, it's going to ask me to confirm my password. So I'm going to just quickly put that in so this program knows that I know what my password is. Confirm, excellent, close. I'm now signing out. So if I go back over into the, so I've fully signed out. We go back into here now, where the email is blocked out. I'll click on the link. Now whether you might, your friend might already have the account. If not, they'll have to sign up, because it will say here create account, but log in. So because I've sent this to an email address that is already a mega.nz user, they will just get logged in straight away. Okay, so I've put in the invitation email. So as you can see here, notifications, I'm back into my other account, the friends account, the one that we invited into here, and I've had to block out the email here for security reasons, and the defaults, so I'm just going to ignore this for the moment. Ignore. So once the guest, the visitor that you've invited, as soon as they log in, they'll be taken straight to contacts. Okay, and this is the invitation. So if we hover, we can accept all or accept this. Now we have the friends in the list. So if we go over into here, okay, email's been blocked out again for security reasons. Nobody in the whole world needs to know what email I have and what I'm using. If we come up to the top up here with the bell icon, we can see we've got notifications. Click on this. Click on that. As you can see, notifications we have here. I've blanked out the addresses here, but you can see that there's been requests here to allow this account that we're in right now has been invited from the other account we were in to have access to the photos. So we can say here, okay, excellent, right, we'll send contact request. Let's click on here, we'll click on one of these and it will take us to the file. Okay, it has now opened up the file that we allowed sharing access to. As you can see here, the name of the person with their email address and the files that are in that folder. And again, list view, however view you want. Now in my account, this one, the visitor who is viewing the original account can also share files from within their account. Same process applies. So if we hover over the image a bit, we can see just a small menu bar here. We click on that, we can download to us wherever we want the info, or we can preview. Let's have a quick preview. Okay, let's go back to the back button. You can also remove yourself from this shared folder. Okay, so now I'm going to log out of this account, which was the guest account that was invited to view the first account. So I'm going to log out of here and then log back into the original account and show you some other links. Okay, so now I've logged back into the original account we created in the beginning. We have a notification up here. Contact relationship established with their name and email. We can click on this, which will take us to the contact. And as you can see here, all the details, shared folders between them. So have a look. So we've only shared this folder. Okay. Cancel. Now let's go and have a look at another upload type for a single file. Come back up into the drive. So here is the file in that folder. Get back to the main drive again. We just click on that. So I'm just going to upload the single card here. I can do it via dragging and dropping, or we can just come here and file upload. Select the folder that you want, and we'll choose the interior this time. Is down here in the bottom left is the notification area of the upload. Complete. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Here is a single file we uploaded. So this is in the main drive, not in a separate folder. If we come over here to this menu button here, we click on this. Now if you wanted to be able to give someone just a single link for this photo, so you could send this link in an email, messenger, text, however you want to send this, we can come down here to get link. Now it's just going to give you a small notice here. So I'm just going to agree with this. This here has now created a link. And also take notice of cautions here from being cryptic. They suggest that the decryption keys are made separate from the file itself. This is for demonstration purposes. Now we can have here link without a key. So if we click on this, it will remove all this red key here. So I'll click on link without a key, and that's all we have. Decryption key, that's just the key itself. Okay, link with the key, back to how it was. So you can either click copy here, or double click in here, or highlight. You get the copy. Once you click on that, click done, then you've got the link. You can then go paste this into an email, messenger, however you want, they'll get the file to download. Now you can choose to keep that file there inside your main drive permanently, or you can wait until your friend, your acquaintances, whoever, have got the file, confirm with them that they've got the file, downloaded it, then you can go in and delete it. Because if they say, oh yeah, I've got it, and then you go delete it, and then you say to them, oh, later on, check it out, and they say, oh, but I didn't download it, it's always good to confirm to make sure that they downloaded it and saved it, or they just wanted to view it, and that was it. So, right, so I've done that now, and I'm just going to go out and I'm going to delete this photograph. I don't need this no more. The person I sent the link to has seen it, and I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm going to remove. Obviously just a pop-up for safety. Yes, I want to get rid of this. It's now in the trash. Isn't that cool how the little bin lid lights up? Go check out the rubbish. Here it is. List view, grid view, however you like. You can either choose single files to delete, or you can click on here and clear rubbish, which will clear everything. Permanently remove all items. Empty, yes. Okay, that about wraps it up for this tutorial on how to use mega.nz file sharing platform. I hope you enjoyed it. Be good now.